Well, hey there, you guys. What's going on? I guess I should look at the camera. You know, we always talk about looking at that camera. I need to look at the camera up at the top. So, babe, how's the weekend? Where's our music? We forgot to put on our little music for today.
Well, I was trying to do that, but you told me to do this over here.
Oh, and so y'all look. Fuller is not gonna start today.
So no. I was doing something. Fuller, pay attention to what you're doing, and so and then I just put my phone down.
Okay,
I was trying to make it work.
Look, so welcome to GodFidence, you guys. You know we do live
directly out of whip, and so she's trying to
I got to do the whip now, you guys, because we're trying to make it do what it do, and we're trying to keep it live. We're trying to keep technology right. We're trying to keep conversations, keep it light, keep it simple. Light. Look, you guys recognize we got on our Georgia Bulldog attire. Look, what tell me,
number one in the nation.
Can y'all post like who is your team that you college football, right? We're gonna talk about college football first, and then we're gonna talk about. Then you can post who your NFL team. Now, y'all know my Cowboys did their thing. The Falcons.
They should have won the game.
They should have won the game.
But Yvonne and all the Pittsburgh fans.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at you.
Yvonne, you better sit yourself down today. We ain't fooling with you.
Boy, it was so many Pittsburgh fans there when we was going in. We saw most of the Pittsburgh fans.
Where were we going, baby?
To the Falcons game.
Okay.
And we was going to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And, man, it looked like it was more Steelers fans that we were walking up with than Atlanta fans. Man, it felt strange to be at home, and all. But once we got inside, then we swallowed them up. Yeah. But it was a good game. We should have won. When your team doesn't give up a touchdown, I don't care whether you're Pee Wee League, Junior League, college, junior college, pro, you should win, and we didn't. But we'll see next week. Yeah. The quarterback was the problem.
Who we playing next week?
I don't even know.
Philadelphia.
I was still so heartbroken. I didn't look.
Look, and then we have so many football games. My daughter's college team's playing, and so there's a lot going on. But hence, you guys,
Georgia.
We're focusing on Georgia. I told her when I lived in Texas, I didn't know anything about no college football, and so and look, baby, I got to tell you this. I'm still getting this head right. So last week we were doing our little broadcast in our media or podcast room. Mm-hmm. Y'all look, we're gonna take y'all on a tour of this house. We're on the patio / in Austin's room today. Yeah. And so
Austin don't have no room.
Austin don't have no room. Sorry, Austin, if you're watching.
It's when he visit. Yeah. We have a place to stay.
Look, so last week we had our little green screen up, and I kept looking at my head. I was like, why is my head look like a hot mess? It ain't looking that great today, so I gotta go get it done, you guys. But I said, I was looking on the screen, I said, what is happening right now? But y'all, this whole natural thing, y'all better recognize it takes some work. But I hopefully I got a little bit better going on. We don't have a green screen. We just, what is that little twig hanging up, baby? Okay, I digress. So anyway, you guys, we're new season, new episode number 2, I guess, number 2. So we're gonna do some things a little bit different. Right? So we're going to keep it. What we noticed last week is that when we kept our broadcast, even though we had little technical difficulties, came back, we noticed that you guys kind of tuned in, right? A lot more people kind of tuned in because it was shorter.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to keep it to, yes, we hear you guys. We know 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's what our goal is. And so that's what we're going to do today. So hence, we got to get to our subject.
But we'll leave it up to you guys. You try 15 minutes. If you don't like it, we can go back to 30. Well, 15 minutes.
But I think 15 minutes was good. It gives them enough to come back and then watch another, every week. And so you can tell somebody to tune in every Monday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so I was asking Fuller, you guys, man, baby, we're coming up on 3 years marriage.
Yep.
In November. We'll look up and it'll be October, right? Yep. So, but I was asking Fuller, I don't know where we were, but we were talking about dating. Or I was talking about dating, and I always ask Fuller, what is it about me, or he'll ask me, what was it about him that that I loved and that drew me to him. And so I would say, his kindness, of course, and how he really knew how to date. So I dated people in my age bracket, and then Fuller said, "But how's it been working? It wasn't working, y'all, at all." And so then I said, "Well, so Fuller, so what I love though about you is that you really knew how to take your time, and you would say certain things to me. You would you weren't even concerned about the person that I was seeing at the time, but he really just knew the right things to say. And it wasn't like he was trying to, you know, I guess you were trying to hook up with me, but not. Fuller said to me the other day, you guys, this is just what I did. I was like, what does that mean? This is who he is. And so it's hard for him to lay out for the men and the women on how to date somebody. So, babe,
Yes.
what would you say? I know this is who you are, but this is who you become over the years. And I know you did a good job with dating Gene, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Did a really good job with dating me. I sure appreciate Gene. I tell you that all the time. So what would you say to the brothers? Married, single, widowed, whoever, looking to fall in love, not fell in love yet, still looking for their husband, they Boaz to come along, or they was it Ruth? Whoever it is that the men are looking for.
Right.
So what is it that you would say? What should we be focused on?
Well, the number one thing that I was focused on was, number one thing a man should be focused on is putting himself out there.
Okay.
Because talking to you, talking to several women in the church, especially after we started dating and got married.
You was talking to several women in the church?
Yeah. They talked to me about dating, talk to the men about approaching them.
Okay. I thought you was talking about you was hollering at several women in the church. And
no, they were hollering at me.
Fuller wasn't all that, you guys. I'm going to get you. Look.
I don't have to holler.
Like, wait a minute. Okay, so now what?
Like Kirby Smart said, we won't be hunting. We do the hunting.
Okay.
But anyway, digressing for a minute. That's just a little sidebar. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to for someone to say no. I would say let them know that you are definitely interested in them. And you start out with just a simple conversation, saying, are you open for coffee? Are you open for lunch? Because you start trying to take them to dinner or whatever like that, and they don't know you, you're going to make them uncomfortable.
Yeah, I got to stop. I got to put a pause up on Fuller. Because y'all, this thing right here, when I tell you, Fuller call himself trying to holler at a sister. And, you know, there's a difference in our age, right? And I wasn't interested in Fuller. Exactly. Because I was thrown off by the fact that we kept talking because I knew what that felt like to lose a spouse. And we were talking, enjoying each other's company. So I remember one day I was talking to Fuller, and y'all, we mindful of the time, don't be playing. We know we got maybe 7 minutes left. Don't even seem like we were talking
right.
about it long. So Fuller says to me, darling, come here real quick. And I said, now he wasn't calling me Q. We didn't have no pet names. I've always called him Fuller because I wouldn't call him Bishop. And so, or it was uncomfortable for me to think of him as Bishop Fuller. I was like, oh no. So he said, come here real quick. And I said, what? And so now, yeah, I'm nervous because I'm just like, what does he want? So he said, come over here. And he said, do you trust me? And I said, yeah, whatever. So yeah, I trust you. So he says, he's standing on this step. And I'm standing like on the bottom of the step. And so he tells me to turn and face towards him. And so I'm turning to face towards him. And when I look up, he bends down and lays this nasty, wet kiss on me. I was like, oh my God, oh no. What is that? What are you doing? And he was like, I think, what did you feel when I did that?
You skipped by so much after what you asked me, because we had been talking for a long time then.
But babe, we weren't really.
We weren't talking. Dating. No, we weren't dating,
okay,
but we was talking. And so you may seem like I went out with you one time, and then the next time,
no.
That's the way.
So y'all just fast forward maybe a few weeks.
Yeah.
But then there was this moment where Fuller came up to me, and a lot of the times we'll face that in a relationship if somebody's pursuing you, and so you're like, when are they gonna try to kiss me? Are they gonna take me to the door and try to kiss me? Are they gonna try to do whatever?
Well, with me I was lonely, and I hadn't been held and kissed by anyone. My wife was she was down more than 18 months, but really I had to take care of her for 18 months. And I just wanted to see what it felt like to be kissed and what it felt like to be held and hugged. And I was hoping that that was a opportunity, and I took advantage of the opportunity, which did not go very well at all.
And so what did you do? What did you think when I did that? You thought you messed up?
Yeah, and I thought that, you know, that was it, that you were gonna talk to me anymore because I asked you to trust me, and then I kissed you, and you didn't want to be kissed.
Yeah, but I was thrown off, you guys, because this was Bishop Fuller kissing me, and I was like, no.
My name is Kenneth Fuller. It was Bishop. I wasn't trying to operate. I wasn't trying to lay hands on nobody. I wasn't trying to preach. I wasn't trying to pray. I was praying for myself.
Yeah, you sure was. But I'm just saying that those are the moments that, as you're wondering, what's the process like, and how does he gonna approach me?
But I accelerate, and I would tell the men, that's a no-no. I would say that's a no-no. She will let you know when it's time. But my thing, I was desperate. I guess I don't know what the right word to use.
Yeah.
But I just needed. I needed it. I needed to, and not sex.
Right.
I'm not talking about. I wasn't trying to move on you sexually.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be held. I was just trying to get kissed. You know. I saw your eye.
Oh, you saw it.
And so, but I would say, you asked me a question, so I said, put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to ask someone out. They can only say yes or no. I'll think about it, or and try to meet them on a neutral place where they will be comfortable dating, and start talking. Just start with conversations. Ask a question, because the one thing that I know that ladies like, that you liked, I asked you a question about you and what you like. You know, a lot of times men try to impress women, and they read their resume about what they do, and if they're prosperous, they tell you how much money they make or whatever. Talk about their job or their what they've done in life to be impressive. But the best way I think that you can impress most ladies, and it's don't work for all of them, is to show interest in them. And then that's coming from asking questions and pay attention. Listen, Linda, listen. And
listen, Karen.
Listen, and listen to what they want to do and what they like. So it's easy for you to plan, if y'all move forward, plan a dinner to go out, an event to go out, because she's already told you in the dialogue that y'all had probably.
Yeah, did you, so some of the things that Fuller did, he was planning events. He was planning dinner. I don't remember planning to go any particular place. I think maybe I suggested, this is how we started. I started suggesting some places. And then he said to me, so since you're suggesting all these places, would you go to dinner with me? And I was like, oh yeah, I guess I would. Now I'm skipping back to the beginning. But so what is it that, go ahead, baby.
Well, I was going to come in on that, what you about to dinner with, because I live here in Atlanta, and she was suggesting places to eat and go out, and you'll try this place and this place. It ain't like I didn't know any place in Atlanta to go. I just didn't want to go by myself. Yeah. And so when you asked that, I took the liberty. I followed your lead, and I said, men think like this. She suggested, so maybe she want to go out, or maybe she will go out with me, and that's just to let me know it's okay to ask me out. Yeah. And then I ask her out.
And you know what I think too? It's just my opinion. Ladies, don't hate me. Don't be mad. Sometimes I think we get confusing. We send different messages and different signals, because I think when I did say that, you made the assumption that is what I was saying, that I would go out with you.
Right.
And then somebody would probably, if it weren't me, because I'm thinking, well, she's a little bit older than me. Why are you trying to holler at me? But another person was your age would be thinking, okay, I would go out, and making that suggestion would have been okay. Right. And so now we're talking about not just dating, but we're talking about the person that has been single, the person that's been widowed, the person that is now that is married.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say you had some things? Can we just maybe share some things about the person that's married? And I mean some of the things you were telling me before we got on today, just about what should we be doing in our marriages, because I can see that not all the time are we things go smooth. We don't know how to date in marriage. We're not. We've started getting stagnant in our relationships, and so. But baby, look, we said 15 minutes, didn't we?
Right.
So what that means is we got to come back.
Yeah.
Because it's now 16 minutes past, and look, we just got started. But we're gonna come back, baby. Can you do a little music for me?
Oh, sure.
And so, but look, you guys, we said 15. We're gonna try to see how this flows. We're gonna move from room to room, perhaps. Maybe we'll do a little more things for you guys, but hopefully, you guys you think of subjects too that you want to talk about. Somebody asked me about the subject of dating and how you find a bishop for.
Take no mess, instrumental. Don't stop talking.
We got to get these props together before time. But look, you guys, we're gonna head on out the door. But I can sing it. Papa don't take no mess. Papa don't take no mess. Are y'all dancing it out? Y'all come back next week.
Papa don't take no mess, instrumental.
Lord help. So, y'all, we're going to get this together. And here come Fuller with his Papa Don't Take No Mess. Who is Papa, y'all? My baby right here. Papa don't take no mess. Come on back, you guys. Next week, same time, we're going to finish this discussion off. And shoot, baby, Georgia playing next week too, right?
Yep.
We're going to keep it on. You're going to see this same gear. Where's your shirt, baby? Your shirt a little bit different. We're going to keep the same thing on. So we're going to come back with another episode. Look, GodFidence episode. Maybe this is 3 coming up. Y'all stay tuned. We'll holler at y'all. See y'all. See y'all.
Later.